You are a useless father. You can't even buy me a good dress.
But you already bought one yesterday.
Wow, Dad. Now you're saying I spend too much?
Yes, you spend too much, influenced by your so-called friends.
Please, Dad, don't say anything about my friends.
David stood silent for a minute. Suddenly, Luna shouted,
You're saying my friends aren't good? Then why don't I see any of your good friends? The ones who never called once after your accident.
Dad shouted in anger.
Enough, Luna. Don't dare say that again.
Luna went away crying to have her breakfast. Dad remembered an incident with his friend 10 years ago.
Hey bro, take this magazine.
But you've run out of bullets, too.
Yeah, but whatever is mine is yours.
David took the magazine and completed their operation. Both friends hugged, and David's friend, James, said,
I must say, you are excellent at handling tough situations.
And you are excellent at false praise.
Both laughed. Suddenly, David's memory broke when he heard Luna's shout.
Dad, I'm done eating boiled eggs every day for breakfast.
She took her plate and walked toward her dad, and she threw her breakfast plate on the ground and shouted,
You are so useless that I can't even have a good breakfast.
Dad said slowly,
But Luna, some kittens don't even get this food.
But my friends eat at 5-star restaurants every day, and you never use them as an example.
Dad was speechless.
I'm going out with my friends to have a good breakfast.
She grabbed an egg from the floor, smashed it in her hands, and walked outside her house. While walking, she muttered,
Dad has so much money, but he will never treat me like a princess.
Suddenly, a high-speed car stopped near her. She screamed in fear.
Do you want to get me hospitalized?
Her friend Lily stepped out of the car and said,
You are such a coward, Luna.
Did you buy a new car, Lily?
Yeah, my dad just gifted it to me.
But as I remember, your birthday is next month.
You poor thing. This isn't a birthday present. I'm getting a 1-month international holiday trip for my birthday, but you wouldn't understand a rich dad's love.
Hearing this, Luna got emotional and started crying.
You are not my real friend. You called me poor.
I was just joking, Luna. Now stop crying and come get in my new car.
They both headed to the restaurant while Dad sat deep in thought about today's incident.
Am I a bad person?
No, you are a great person.
Yeah, I know, James, but I am not good for the enemy.
Their convoy was heading into a forest for an operation. They all stepped out of their vehicle and took their positions. David, leading the team, ordered,
2 soldiers will go from the left side, 2 from the right, and James and I will move from the front. Are you ready?
Everyone responded, Ready, sir. They advanced toward a house where some bad cats were sleeping, unaware of the mission. Suddenly, David and James heard a blast in the forest. One of their soldiers had accidentally stepped on a landmine, causing a huge explosion. David shouted,
Everyone, stop and move slowly.
but the explosion had already alerted the bad cats, who quickly armed themselves. The bad cat's leader fired at a soldier's vehicle, causing it to explode in midair. He shouted,
Whoever came here to catch us, you have no way out.
David growled.
I swear I'll take him down myself.
He fired at the bad cat's leader, but the leader managed to escape. His assistant retaliated with a rocket launcher aimed at James, but David jumped in just in time, pushing James to safety. A helicopter arrived to rescue the bad cat's leader, but David and James fired together, successfully destroying it. Their team stormed the house, eliminating the remaining bad cats hiding inside. Finally, David entered one of the rooms and rescued Officer Amelia. Amelia, catching her breath, looked at James and said,
Tell your friend that if he had taken 10 more minutes to rescue me, I would have given him a hard kick.
David smirked.
You missed your chance. It's too late now.
Amelia playfully kicked David's leg and smiled.
Here's your kick, Mr. David.
James laughed at Amelia's reaction. As she walked away, he nudged David.
This is the perfect time to propose to her.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, she likes you, and you should propose to her.
David took a deep breath.
It's easy. I just have to go to her and say my feelings. That's it.
He ran after Amelia, stopping her.
Amelia, I don't know how to say this, but I love you.
Hearing this, Amelia burst into laughter. David, confused, hesitated.
Why are you laughing? Did I say something wrong?
You didn't say anything wrong. I'm laughing because it took you 4 years to say this, and that too, in the middle of a forest.
David's face turned red with embarrassment. Eventually, they got married. Years passed, and they completed many military operations together while managing their time as a couple. Time flew like seconds, and after 3 years, they welcomed a baby girl kitten into their lives. lives. They were enjoying their life as a family when, one day, they received an urgent call to capture the most dangerous criminal in the country. Without hesitation, they geared up and headed to their headquarters.
This is the most wanted cat in the country, and he is hiding in the city. Officer David, Officer James, and Officer Amelia, you will be leading this operation.
They all left headquarters, and when they reached the location, David turned to Amelia.
We both will try to enter from the front door. You go with 2 soldiers and try to enter from the back.
Amelia immediately left with her team. Their fight continued for 2 hours straight. The soldiers had eliminated almost every bad cat. Only the final boss remained. David shouted,
If you surrender, you can stay alive.
The bad cat smirked and shouted from inside the building.
I am coming to surrender, but promise me you will not fire at me.
We promise you, you will be safe.
Saying this, David stepped out from his cover. A sniper was waiting on the terrace of the building. He fired. The bullet struck David's leg, and he immediately fell to the ground. James looked up, spotted the sniper, and knocked him down. He ran to help David, but the wanted cat was waiting for him to come out and was about to fire. David shouted,
James, jump now.
James leapt to the side, and the bullet hit David's second leg. The wanted cat was about to fire again at David, but James quickly got up and knocked down the wanted cat. David, smiling, said,
Thanks, buddy, for saving me.
James grinned.
I don't want your thanks. I saved you so I can eat your cooked, delicious chicken tonight.
Both of them laughed together. Suddenly, Luna shouted.
Wow, Dad, you took away my happiness and you're laughing here.
David replied.
I was just remembering my old days with my friend.
Luna snapped.
Yes, a friend who leaves you when you lose your legs.
David shook his head.
No, Luna, that's not true. My friend James transferred to another state.
And in these years, he never got a day off to meet his friend.
He's on a higher rank now, so he can't leave his work.
Luna scoffed.
Your friend is like you, careless.
She was about to walk into her room when the doorbell rang. Frustrated, she shouted.
Who came now? I was going to play some games.
She stomped angrily toward the door and opened it. There stood a cat with a smile. Luna shouted.
Get out of here, we don't want anything.
She was about to slam the door shut, but the cat stopped it and said,
I'm James, David's old friend.
Hearing James's voice, David quickly rolled over in his wheelchair and wanted to hug his friend, but couldn't. Instead, he said,
I missed you so much, James.
James replied.
I also missed you, my friend.
Luna interrupted.
You're lying. If you missed my dad, why didn't you come to meet him even once?
David shouted in anger.
This is not how you talk to your guests. Go to your room now.
Luna cried out.
You're the worst, Dad, always scolding me. If my mom were alive, she would have taken care of me like a princess.
James asked softly.
Little kitten, why are you saying this?
Luna sobbed.
Because my dad never buys me new luxury things, never lets me go to restaurants with my friends, and that's why they tease me and laugh at me.
She started crying harder, and James calmed her, saying,
It's not your dad's fault. You're thinking wrong. Your mom made your dad promise to treat you like this.
What are you saying? My mom would never say that.
Yes, your mom did say that, and I was there when she said you should be treated like this.
Please, James, let's not discuss this.
Luna was shocked and said,
I want to know the full backstory.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything. When I was taking your dad to the hospital, we found Amelia lying on the road, badly injured.
David shouted in shock.
What happened to you, Amelia?
I was injured in combat. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
James, take Amelia to the hospital first.
I think this is the end of our story. I can't make it. But can you promise me one thing?
Yes, I'll do anything.
You'll make our kitten a soldier, a brave soldier. Start her training from now.
Yes, I promise I'll make our kitten a soldier.
Those were the last words she said, and that's why your dad controls your bad habits and tries to make you a better person.
Hearing this, Luna cried out loud.
I'm really sorry, Dad, for what I've said to you.
Don't worry, little kitten. I think now your mother would be proud of you.
Years passed, and after retirement, James started living with his friend to take care of him. One day, while they were sitting and enjoying the sunset, they saw a soldier walking towards them. It was Luna. She had become a soldier. David cried with happiness, looked up at the sky and said,
Finally, our daughter became a soldier.
Subscribe for more interesting stories.